What's up Porsche heads? Scott from Outlaw Garage here. Today we're unpacking the latest Porsche auction results that we've had on our YouTube shorts. We're going to recap those auction results and find out were these cars a hit or a miss. Let's dive right in and see if any of our predictions came true. First up, we've got a 1988 Porsche 944 Turbo S in silver rose. I genuinely thought this car was going to sell, as having personally seen one of these cars, they're beautiful. On Bring a Trailer, 32 bids, 79 comments, and got passed in. Didn't meet its reserve. This got to just over $21,000, but I think this was a long way off its reserve. One of the top comments was lack of seller feedback, lack of seller engagement really hurt the bidding on this car. So what we've learnt from that is, if you're going to sell a car on an auction site, be involved. Now we're not starting off very well on this video. The first two cars we bring up didn't sell, and the second one is a Porsche Carrera GT. This was for sale on Car Market and had a final bid of $1.252 million. 39 comments and a collection of bids. This has got a buy now price of $1.5 million. Now with recent sales, I think it's fair to say the Porsche Carrera GT market has softened just a little. 1.2 was probably a really good buy. I genuinely don't think they're going to get to 1.5. I think it's softened a little bit, and this car again is a miss. Again, we're swinging and missing with these auction bids. As up next is the battle beast of a Porsche Tractor. Again, this didn't get its reserve. This has now got an asking price of just shy of £24,000. I think what really hurts this Tractor is it's not red, it's not a junior, and although it comes with a load of accessories, what are you going to do with them? Again, we've got a big miss on our hands. This is still available at Collecting Cars, and to be honest, I think it's going to be there for a while. We've got our first hit on Bring a Trailer. 58 comments, 32 bids. Coming in at a massive $250,000 is a modified 1979 Porsche 930. Now bidding did get into a little bit of a fight towards the end, but this is a really good looking Porsche 930. Great upgrades, great modifications. This is a car that you can just hop in and drive. Congratulations to the winning bidder. I think you got a cracker here. Next up, a custom 1971 Porsche Outlaw. 39 bids, and this page was saved 397 times. Finally selling for $115,000. I think this was a real bargain. Upgraded with a 3-litre motor and really classic styling. It does appear that there were a few questions about the previous sales history of this car, a number of complaints about how it had been sold previously, which I think have held back the sale price just a little, as the seller didn't address those comments specifically. What we're learning here is if you're a seller, be engaged, be responsive, but be honest and really address the prickly and pointy questions that you get on these auction sites. That way you'll get the best price when selling your car at auction. Now we were on a roll, but we've fallen off the wagon. We're back on Car Market, this time with a 1980 Porsche 911 Safari. It looked like a lot of money had gone into this car, and the videos on the auction page were brilliant. 71 comments, but the bidding only got to $50,000. Back on Car Market with a buy now price of $75,000, so the bids were nowhere near. Nothing in the comments section of this auction indicate any problem with this car, so I think this might just be a reflection of the current Porsche car market. Prices aren't reaching the peaks that they used to do, even though this Safari can reach those peaks. And clearly the bidding on this Safari is just a reflection of the market. This Safari is ready to go uphill. Unfortunately, prices are going downhill. Now we're back with the winners on Bring a Trailer. This is the 1967 Porsche 911S Emery Outlaw. I was interested to see what this would sell for with the recent sale of the Porsche 356 built by Rod Emery. Now that clocked well over $1 million. And this little Porsche 911S went for $310,000. Only 29 bids, but 153 comments. So it doesn't matter how many bids you're getting, what matters is how serious the bidders are. I think this is a really well bought car. This is going to stand the test of time and has a history attached to it. Perfect styling and a responsive seller all point to a really good sale. And we are starting to see a bit of a theme with cars that sell. Now, backing up from the Emery Outlaw, we've got another hit on Bring a Trailer. This is the 1977 Porsche 911S slant nose with the V8 conversion. Now, we got a lot of feedback on our Instagram page about this car, and I've got to say the majority of it wasn't nice. But we love it, and we've got some good news and we've got some bad news about this car. The good news for the purists is that the V8 is being removed from this car. The bad news for the purists is a bigger V8 is going in. 70 comments, 24 bids, and 914 people watching this auction. Now, we're probably going to have some follow-ups with this car because the owner has been in touch with us, so be prepared to hear more about this car. At just slightly over 38,000, for us, this is a big hit. We're back with a miss on Bring a Trailer. This is a RUF modified Porsche 993. This is a turbo with the X50 pack as well. 92 comments, 18 bids, on 1,772 watchers. Two things have really hurt this car. The market, the condition of the market is so low right now. The second is, if you're a collector, you want a RUF, not a modified RUF. And in this bidding, collectors seem to have outweighed enthusiasts. It's a real shame. This car got to $199,000, but I think in any other market, it's $250, north of $250, even heading towards $300,000. Prices have dropped across all classic cars and especially Porsches, and this auction is just a reflection of that. And we're ending today with a big hit. This is a 1986 Porsche 930 Turbo. First year back in the US for this Widowmaker. Moss metallic green and a pretty original Porsche 930 Turbo. Strong bidding with 48 bids, and 284 people had actually saved this auction page. Now, a few years ago, this wouldn't have been a good price for a Porsche 930. However, we've got a realistic seller, a realistic price, and somebody's picked up a really good car here. I think in this market, that's a good price for a Porsche 930. Now, what have we learned from this auction recap? If you're a seller, be active, be engaged, answer questions in the comments, and provide additional photos and information when you can. Be realistic in this market of what your asking price is. Backdates and well-styled cars have still got bidders. Not with the size wallet that they used to have, but they're definitely out there. If you've got a collector car, don't modify it, leave it exactly the way it is. From Porsche Carrera GTs all the way to tractors, everybody's feeling the pinch in this market. If you're a buyer, there's bargains out there for you. It's not like shooting fish in a barrel. If you're looking for a backdate, well-styled car, something that has been really looked after, you're still going to have to put your hand in your pocket. But there's bargains out there for you. We're going to try and do these Porsche auction recaps every 2 to 4 weeks. We're going to bring you our favourite cars from P-Car Market, Collecting Cars and Bring a Trailer, and anywhere else we can find them. Good luck if you're selling or buying, and we hope you don't have too many oil leaks. We'll see you next time with our auction recap.